Good morning. It's Wednesday and I'm back. I've been on a small hiatus trying to figure some things out in my life. Steady working on me. It's a task that must happen. Um, and that not just goes for me. I believe that it goes for us all. Every day is a new day to make change, to try to get to where you want to be, and try to be the person that God needs you to be and wants you to be. Can't never stop working. Got to keep working, even when times are hard, stressful, or even when they good. Got to keep working. Working doesn't stop. Um, I'm human, and I want you to understand that everybody should understand that you're human too. Every day ain't gonna be peaches and cream, but every day can definitely be a good day if we put in the work and effort that it takes to get things done the way they should be done. Um, I was talking to one of my buddies, and well, I say my brother. One of my brothers is got a new brother, uh, and he asked me about the Wednesday word, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't, I kind of feel like it needs to come back." I was like, because it had been mentioned before, and actually that same day I was thinking about it when he said something, and so I kind of took that into being confirmation that I need to get back to doing God's will. Um, and the crazy thing is, God's will doesn't stop even when you stop. He keeps on using you and using you and using you even through your bad times, or even when your mind is not totally focused on Him the way that it should be. When He has a plan for you, He keeps you. He doesn't let you go, even though you feel like you should be let go or should be um, taken away from the things that He may have for you to do. Ha, funny. It's not about you. Ha, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just being silly. But yeah, once you realize it's not about you, that it's all about Him, it makes everything so much easier to accept and understand. So I was thinking that I need to get away, and I still feel that way, to spend some alone time with just God, and make sure that I'm going on the right path and doing the things that I need to do. And when I kind of mentioned that to him, he said that I need to get into a fervent prayer. Fervent. I ain't never heard the word, didn't know what it meant, barely knew how to pronounce it. Um, so I was like, wow, that must be the word for Wednesday when I start back up. Fervent. So that's my word, fervent prayer. I'm going to give you the meaning of it. Having or displaying a passionate intensity. Say that again, a passionate intensity. Also can be said very hot, glowing. Intensity of feeling zealous. I was like, whoa. So you telling me that I need to pick my prayer game up? And I think that's what God been telling me for the longest, is that I've been too basic. I've been too quiet with my prayers. Almost like a shyness of praying, even though I don't mind praying. If somebody asks me, I'll pray. But I think it's time for me to step up and even commit to praying before somebody even asks me to. Um, I always said that I want to be able to pray heaven down on earth. Well, if I don't put in the practice and the work and the studying that it takes to bring heaven down on earth, I'll never be good at it. So since I asked for it, I believe that's what God is trying to get me to see. And on that hiatus, I think he was trying to let me know, you praying, but you ain't praying. It's a lot more in there that needs to come out. And so for my brother to say fervent prayer, it got me on a whole nother level. I'm still up there a little bit as far as taking it in, because being passionate and having intensity, that means you really giving it. You're really putting it in. There's no holding back. You giving everything that you have to let God know, hey, I'm serious about this thing. I ain't just down here talking on my knees. I ain't just laying here talking. I ain't just walking and talking. I'm being serious. These are the things that I want. These are the things that I need. These are the things that I want the earth to have. These are the things that I want my family to have. I have to be serious about it, because if I want something really bad, or somebody does something to my family, as an example, I'm ready to go all in. It's like that's when that intensity comes, and that being passionate about them comes. Well, I gotta have that same intensity to be able to fight in prayer, to be able to give you God in a way that you can see that I ain't playing, and you can see that he ain't playing with me or you. So I looked it up in the Bible. It came to be James 5:16. It says, confess your faults one to another, and pray one to another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. To bring that in a little more easier terms, the prayer of the righteous person is powerful and effective. Powerful and effective. So if we being obedient and we're trying to take care of each other, talk to each other, listen to each other, somebody should be able to come to you with their deepest secrets, and you keep it to yourself and try to help them get through. And when you pray for them, you give them all you got, not just a little bit. No matter what the situation is, if you agree or don't agree, it's not about you. It's between them and God, and you just praying your heart out that everything works out, or they find an answer that's needed. My brother gave me his own definition. I'm going to give you, his name is Reginald Foreman, by the way. Great guy, trying to do great things. I'll give you his definition. He said, basically, serious and on purpose to hear from God as your life depends on it. Serious and on purpose to hear from God as your life depends on it. I like his definition as well, because our lives do depend on it. We depend on God to do a whole lot of things, good, in between. Sometimes we want him to do bad, but we know better. We just be talking out of anger or frustration. But we got to start doing things like our lives depend on it. We don't know how much longer we'll be here on this earth. We don't know how much time we got. So why not give it all we got every day? Not just some days, not just every once in a while. I think we need to give it all we got every day. I think if I can learn how to give God all of me the way that I need to, fervent prayer, intensity, passionate, I think I'll find doors that may open that I never thought could open. I never seen that would open. Abilities that I never even knew I had, and they just intensify to be even more than what I thought they could be. I think it's time for us to go in and give that fervent prayer. Not just me, all of us. We all need to find that passionate and intensity when it comes to prayer. That very hot, a glowing kind of prayer. We need that. I promise you that I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to fight for you and me. I'm going to make sure that when I leave this earth, when I see Jesus, all he can say is, well done, son. That's my ultimate goal in life. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. Find your way to him. Find that relationship that's needed to become the person that you need to be. A lot of people are being called right now. I know it may be confusing, or you don't understand, or you can't figure it out why this is happening or why that is happening. I think a lot of these things are happening to wake us up, to get us to see. I had a friend pray for me through text, and it touched my soul. And I didn't even know that she was that entwined with the word of God. But it came out in prayer like, woof, man. And it let me know that God is calling her. God is calling all of us. We just got to pay attention. So I'll leave it at that. And I'll do my best to continue to follow instructions and show up on Wednesdays, because I know it's not about me. But I say this, and I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of the week. I hope you find a way to touch God in some kind of way before I come back again. God is love, and that makes me love. And I love you all. See ya. Peace.